A
Here we go,
touch of a
underway.
gloves, and we are to it. Both men taking center. Looks like a little bit of a feeling out here. Remember that these rounds are longer, so we have 3 minutes. First strike goes to Darian with a low kick there, but Jose able to step back and avoid that.
You know, and I think Jose's gonna have to be a little careful. Darian went for that leg kick, and Jose reached down for it. You never want to be reaching down for those kicks because the person will come back up the next time and fake you out and get your hand out of position. So
Correct.
big
Oh,
right
big
hand
cross,
by
and
Jose.
it looked
though.
like it hurt.
Oh,
Straight to the wrestling.
nice.
But ended up on.
down.
Oh, Jose doing an amazing job of fighting it off, though. Let's see if he can hold this position. Darian showing that 2-year wrestling background right now.
Man, that was a big right hand by Jose, but I enjoyed seeing the way that Darian was able to blast through that takedown and get the fight to where he's most comfortable.
Correct. Let's see if Jose has some experience here on his back. Right now, Darian in that comfortable side control position, looking to pass to mount. Let's see if he can do something with this position.
So right now, I think in Darian's corner, they're giving him some great advice. They're telling him to be patient. A lot of times, when you get in these dominant positions, the guy on top starts rushing, gives space for the guy on bottom.
And then he's right back up. And that's not what you want. Darian doing an amazing job listening to his corner, taking his time, seeing if maybe he can pass to a more dominant position. And we see some blood. It may be coming from Darian. I can't really tell where that blood's coming from. Chris, where do you see that blood?
I think, yeah, it's coming from Darian.
Okay.
But, I mean, especially with a guy like Jose, just the way he's built, man, he is a strong dude. But all that muscle comes at a cost sometimes. And, man, Darian's doing a good job trying to wear on the arms a little bit. Man, Jose has big power on the feet. And Darian's just doing a good job right now trying to wear him out so that next round when we get back to the feet, man, that power is not going to be as strong as it was in that first round. But I'm really impressed with, right now, his top control. But
yes. And it may be difficult for Darian to be breathing at the moment because now I can see that blood is coming from his nose. That straight cross that Jose landed earlier looked like it cracked Darian right on the nose. And that's where we see that blood coming from. I wonder if right now Darian is having a difficult time breathing, which could also play a part in him being calm right now in top side control. Try to pass to the mount, but like you said, a little too much space created a scramble, and now he was able to get into his guard.
You know, big shots being dropped right now by Darian. You know, Jose, I think he's going to have to do a little bit of a better job. Right now, he's doing a lot of holding, and it's just going to start wearing on his arms. And at the end of the day, Darian is on top, and he's winning. So you need to be looking to create those, start getting your feet on the hips, start trying to create some frames, look to wall walk. But when you start holding like that, your arms are going to get full of that lactic acid, and you're going to be fatigued that next round.
It's an interesting way. We had a big punch, a significant strike thrown by Jose, but we had more control of the round by Darian. He didn't do much with top control. So it's one of those, I'm not sure how the judges see it. You know, we have some judges that don't consider a stalling top position as winning the round. I've learned that myself in my own career. So it's interesting to see how these judges would score it.
Yeah, I'm really interested. I do believe Darian won that round. Jose did have one nice right hand, but then after that, Darian was able to get to the ground. He was able to transition to side control. When he got back to the guard, he dropped like a couple of big punches. Jose was doing a good job, though, of being able to tie up the arms of Darian to minimize the damage that he took on the ground. So it was a good job by Jose. We'll see if Darian this round goes back to the wrestling. We'll see how fatigued Jose is. You know, these are the fun things. As these fights start progressing, we start seeing what adjustments each fighter makes.
It's interesting. It's interesting to see how a fighter comes back after getting cracked like that. That punch, that power. When you feel your opponent has that much power, it definitely does play a part. Maybe you're a little more cautious to get your strikes off. Maybe you're a little more hesitant to get a combo. And immediately Darian goes for that takedown. But Jose looking strong. Maybe has his arms around the head. It looks like he does. He's got it under the chin, but Darian, being aware of the situation, immediately controls the legs, getting his body to the proper side. So this head control here is not dangerous. In fact, Darian might be able to get a von fluke if he knew how to do it. He's got his leg over to get that pass, but it doesn't look like that's in his plans right now.
You know, Jose did a good job initially defending the takedown, but then he stayed committed to that front headlock too long, and it allowed Darian to get in on his legs. You know, sometimes if you don't have the submission, you got to be able to transition and start defending and creating that space. But good job by Darian, staying patient, going back to where he had success in that first round.
He's all the way inside control at this point, and I would... using the cage to try and to get this sweep, but unable. Oh, and Jose locks up a Kimura. Jose locks up a Kimura, using it to sweep. Using it, and now he uses it. Now he's on top.
This is a tight position, ladies and gentlemen. Darian's gonna be trying to straighten his arm out to get out of this, and Jose wants to try to keep that arm bent at a 90-degree angle to keep the shoulder lock.
But Darian able to work his way out, but now in a horrible position. Bottom mount with an aggressive Jose on top, but able to scramble out. Looks like
rear naked, trying to get a rear naked choke.
He's not centered on his back. I don't think he has it. He's fighting it though, even not being centered on his back. This might just be a muscle battle right now. He might have.
Oh, he might have it here, ladies and gentlemen.
Cut.
Beautiful job by Jose. He had a